everyone, it's Brittany, your independent Scentsy consultant, and welcome to Fragrance Friday. As promised, today's video is going to be a Scentsy Q A. So I have never done a Scentsy Q A, so I hope you guys do enjoy this. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first question is from Brittany Patton, and it says, would love to see a Scentsy collection video. For your Fragrance Friday video, what are your top 5 Scentsy scents, and what are the 5 best-selling warmers? So first things first about the Scentsy collection video, I've had a lot of girls ask me if I could do a Scentsy collection video. So I want to touch base on that real quick. With my whole situation that happened about 7 months ago, and with moving and everything, I pretty much sold all of my stock and all of my personal Scentsy collection items. I pretty much have nothing, to be honest. So that's why I have not done a Scentsy collection video. I have very minimal things, and the items that I did keep are missing. To be honest, I have no idea where they are. I checked my boxes, I checked my friends that was letting me store stuff at her place. I have no idea where it went to, honestly. So I don't really have much of a Scentsy collection anymore. I am going to start building it back up though. So as I start building up my collection, I will definitely keep you guys posted by doing Scentsy hauls, because I want to get stuff for my house. I already know what I'm going to put in my bathroom and in my kitchen, but for my bedroom I haven't decided on a warmer. So once that starts to build up, I will definitely do that for you guys. So I just wanted to touch quickly on that because she did say she wants to see a Scentsy collection video. So the rest of the questions are, what are your top 5 Scentsy scents? For me personally, numero uno is definitely Paradise Punch. It is, oh, so good. That is my jam. Love it. You should check it out too. You should add that to your list right now. You should add all 5 of these to your list. So Paradise Punch, number 1. Number 2 is definitely Blueberry Cheesecake. Oh dear God, it smells so good. Oh, I just love it. So yes, Blueberry Cheesecake. And then the third one is Sweet Pea and Vanilla. That is just a classic. I mean, it just smells so good. So I love that one. Another favorite, is it okay if I say scents that are discontinued? Hopefully, is Pomegranate Ice. I love Pomegranate Ice. I vote all the time for it on Bring Back My Bar, and it never, ever comes back. Why, people? Why? I think it's because it's old and no one has really smelt it, so they don't realize how amazing it is. But, and of course, Bring Back My Bar voting's already done with. It ended in April, so we can't vote for it, and it didn't come back. So, I'm sad. But Pomegranate Ice is amazing. And then my 5th one, I would definitely say Bora Bora Blossom. That's kind of a newer one, but it smells so good. I really love Bora Bora Blossom. It smells amazing. I have some other favorites, but if I had to say like 5 that I had to warm for the rest of my life, those 5 would be it. Yeah, I'm definitely the fruity, tropical kind of girl, if you can't tell by my 5 favorites. So, and then the next part of that says, what are the 5 best-selling warmers? Now, if you mean like the top 5 selling Scentsy warmers, for Scentsy consultants, Scentsy does put out in the news section of our workstation. That's where we work at. For those that don't sell Scentsy, they actually have like your top selling warmers. So they have it out for March. They haven't updated it for April yet. It's saying like the top selling warmers for April, but for March, and they have it broken down too by premium warmers, deluxe warmers, glass warmers, element warmers, plug-in warmers. So I'm not sure which 5 warmers you want, but I'll go ahead and just say the premium warmers. I'll just name those top 5. So the top 5 for the premium warmers are Lace, Bronze Vine, Travertine Core, Owlet, and Rustic Bloom. So I hope that helped you, Brittany, but I wasn't sure which ones because they have it broken down by category. So yeah, if you want a full list of the top 5 selling warmers for March, I can link them down to all top 5 for the categories in the description box. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and link those down below just in case you are wanting like the all 5. Like I said, they haven't come out with April yet, but they do, like, because of May, we're only what, May 8th? So, well, May 9th by the time you guys are watching this. But yeah, so I'm sure the top selling for April will come out probably within the next week or so. The next question is from XXKelsey95XX, and she asks, what are your top 5 favorite Scentsy bars and top 5 favorite warmers? Oh, so I pretty much had already answered this from the last question. So top 5 favorite Scentsy scents for me are Paradise Punch, Blueberry Cheesecake, Sweet Pea Vanilla, Pomegranate Ice, and Bora Bora Blossom. So If you forgot when I said it earlier, you definitely write it down. Those need to be on your next list. And then my top 5 favorite warmers, so I feel like this is personally me. Definitely Cherry Blossom. It is a discontinued warmer. You cannot get it anymore, but I love that warmer so much. It was my very first warmer, and I just think it is so pretty. I just love that warmer. So that one. My second favorite is the Cupcake Warmer. I think the Cupcake Warmer is so cute, and I remember when I first saw it, that was Scentsy's first 3-piece warmer, and I just thought it was so creative and innovative, and I was just like, wow. Wait, was it the first one? I think Cupcake was the first 3-piece warmer. Yes, it was. If I'm wrong, correct me. But if I'm right, validate me, because I'm pretty sure it was the first 3-piece warmer. And I just thought it was so innovative, so freaking cute. I wish Scentsy would make different icing, like colors, flavors, you know what I'm saying? Because the icing is just pink. So I wish they would make other colors, like the lids, and then you can like choose which one you want. I think that'd be really cool. I've submitted the idea. We'll see what happens. So I love the Cupcake one. I also love the Birdcage one. It's a glow warmer, and it has like a bird cage on it, and I don't like birds. I hate birds, actually, but I love that warmer. I don't know what it is. I think it is so cute, and I don't know. I've just been kind of into bird cages lately. I don't know what it is, but I really love that warmer. Another favorite, I love the lampshade collection. Honestly, I love pretty much all of the warmers in that collection. I think they are so elegant and really, really beautiful. I can't really pick just one out of that, so I really love those warmers as well. I think they're super cute. Another favorite is Whoot. It's the owl warmer. I think it is so cute. I absolutely love that warmer. I just think it's adorable. So the next question is from my Facebook Scentsy page, and it's from Karen Myers, and she says, how to keep sales going. Right now my sales are low and not many customers. I'm doing everything I can to get sales without trying to be pushy. I make samples, I update my Scentsy Facebook page every day, I send out postcards to the customers I have a sign on my car. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I know some months are slow, but I want to make a goal of having a good month every month. I feel like a lot of times I'm putting in more money or giving stuff away to try to get my name out there. Help. Okay, Karen, so I feel like you are not alone in this, and I feel like everything you are doing sounds correct. It sounds awesome. It is definitely hard getting yourself out there, and sometimes I feel like the longer you do it, sometimes you can kind of get in a rut. Like me, myself, I'm going to be honest. Right now, in the past 7 months, I've been in kind of a rut. I have always been the Scentsy consultant to do $500 or more PRV, and I've always made that since day one, and ever since my whole situation the past 7 months, I haven't hit that, and honestly it's been really hard on me. I've been very hard on myself because I've just been disappointed in myself, but I've been just so busy and stressed with everything. I haven't had time to fully focus. It seems like you are fully focused and you are trying to get your name out there. I would definitely suggest at work. I don't know if you have an office or you're in a cubicle, are you allowed to bring a Scentsy warmer to work and have it on? Because if you are, people will start to smell that and they'll be like, hey, what is that? I also definitely suggest asking customers, do you want to host a party? So instead of just sending out samples hoping they'll buy, because sometimes that works, you know, sometimes I'll send out samples and I'll have a couple people buy Scentsy because they'll like that sample, they'll want to buy that scent, and they'll also want to buy more. But also there's some months where I send out scents, you know, samples, and I don't get anything out of it. So it's kind of a hit or miss with that. I will be honest, I experienced that as well with sending out samples, but I would definitely ask customers, you know, ask every customer, say, hey, would you be interested in hosting a Scentsy party? We can do an online party, we can do a basket party, it doesn't have to be a home party, because I know some people don't want to do a home party. So you can say, hey, do you want to do an online party? Do you want to do a basket party? If you don't know what a basket party is, I will link down my video below about basket parties, because I created a video on that. So if you're kind of like, what is she talking about, basket party, to give you an idea. But yeah, an online party is a simple way. I always create a Facebook event for them, invite all their friends, and I post on that Facebook event, and it does a really good job because it takes the ease out of it, and they're not really doing anything other than inviting their friends and families on Facebook to the event, and then they just click on the link and buy. So that's always good. Also, If you live in an apartment or if you know a place and they need donations, donate if you're able to. Obviously, if you're financially able to, donate something. It could be something small. It could be, you know, a warmer in a bar, and then add your business card and stuff like that to get your name out there. So I definitely suggest doing that. It just sounds like, I know what you mean about being whole pushy thing. And sometimes just sending out postcards and posting on Facebook and mailing stuff out, sometimes that doesn't help. You need to get the human touch. I feel like if you go and you call 5 people and ask them, hey, do you want to host a party with me? Let's book a party. You know, you can earn, you know, free Scentsy, half price items. Then they will be probably more inclined to be like, okay, yeah, because you're talking to them right there. When you just mail something or post on Facebook, they might see and be like, oh, okay, and it's in the back of their mind. But if you ask them, you know, face to face or on the phone, they'll be like, oh, okay, you're talking to me, type of thing. I hope that makes sense. Definitely give it a try. Let me know what you think. But booking parties is the key, Karen. It is the key to really getting your sales, because I know when I don't book parties for a month, my sales aren't as good when I do book parties. So I hope that does help. If you take any of that advice, let me know. Hey girls, if you're Scentsy consultants watching this, what do you think she should do? So go ahead, definitely leave her advice below. And anyone watching this, if you have answers to any of the questions, leave them down below also, because I would love to know what your top 5 favorite scents or what your favorite warmers are, just because that's a fun way to talk with each other and interact, and I just like to also know what other people like. So I hope my answer helped you, Karen. And next question is from Sarah Lynn 84, and she said, great haul. This was on my home decor haul video, and it says, I would love to see a Scentsy collection. So I talked about that earlier. Let me know, Sarah Lynn, if you want to see my minimal collection, or if you'd want to see it, you know, as it grows. So let me know about that. It says also, what is your favorite warmer and what is your favorite scent? So kind of already answered this earlier, but just my personal all-time favorite scent, Paradise Punch, without a doubt. That's my all-time favorite. And my all-time favorite warmer, without a doubt, is Cherry Blossom. I just love that warmer. I think it's beautiful. They came out with a new Cherry Blossom warmer. It's called Cherry Tree. I think it is gorgeous. I really love that warmer. I think it's beautiful. But Cherry Blossom just kind of has a special place in my heart just because it was my first warmer, and I just think it's so pretty. So, yeah. Next question is from Jenny Wu, and she says, hi, Britt. I joined Scentsy December 2013, so all my cues are regarding Scentsy. Where are you storing all your Scentsy product if you carry stock? How many people do you sponsor, and what would you say makes a great Scentsy rep? It's okay if you don't have time to answer all my cues, Jen. So thank you so much for asking all your cues, Jen. So first thing, how many people do you sponsor? I have 27 downlines. So with Scentsy, you have your front line. That is your, so Scentsy's kind of like an umbrella, like you would say, but I hate when people say the umbrella scheme, because it's not a scheme. It's not at all, not with Scentsy. I don't know how other direct selling companies go, but with Scentsy, it's not. But so everyone that I personally sponsor, so everyone who comes up underneath me, signs up underneath me, that is my front line. And then they sponsor someone, and then that person sponsors someone, and then so on and so on. That is your downline. Or your team, but they call it a downline. I technically don't have my own team yet because I am not a director. Once I hit director, I will have my own team, and then we kind of branch off, and then everyone that falls underneath me and my front line, we become our own team, and we have a team name that I would get to pick or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of like how that works for those that are new to Scentsy. So I have 27 in my downline. How many do I have personally in my front line? Personal people I have sponsored? I am not sure, to be honest, because the number does change every month. Last month I had 30. So April. Now May I have 27, because with Scentsy, you have to sell $150 in sales. That's pre-tax every 3 months. So you have April, May, June. So either in April you have to do 150, May 150, or June 150. It can't be 50-50. Why am I holding up 5 fingers? It can't be 50-50-50. It has to be 150 in one singular month within 3 months. So if someone doesn't do 150, April, May, June, come July, they fall off and they're no longer a Scentsy consultant. Now you can get your account reinstated. You have to contact Scentsy for all that. So every month it does fluctuate and change for me, honestly. Sometimes I have girls that come back, and sometimes I get new people on my team, either that I'm sponsoring or that my downline is sponsoring. So right now the number is 27. That's total downline. So it says, where are you storing all of your Scentsy product if you carry stock? So right now I don't have stock. I basically, stock-wise, I would have all of the Scent of the Month bars because I get the Scent of the Month every single month. I think it's a great investment. I think it's a great item, to, do. That's just me personally. I make samples every month. So I don't really have stock because, like I said earlier, I sold everything. So I don't have anything, but I will tell you that when I did carry stock, I had kind of like a little mini walk-in closet, not in my bedroom or anything, but like kind of like a storage closet. So in my storage closet, I had shelves, and so I had put all of my Scentsy Warmers, Scentsy Buddies on those shelves, and then I went to Home Depot, and I don't know if it's called plywood, what it's called, but it has like holes in the wood. The holes were already in the wood, and then I hung it up on the walls, and then I got those like silver, God, I'm doing such a bad job of this. I got a silver, like at stores when you hang stuff on, you hang stuff up on stores. Oh my God, I'm drawing. Oh, sorry guys, I'm like, just got off of work and I'm hungry. So I'm like, not really thinking. But when you hang stuff up on stores, oh my God, like what is that called? Like racks type of thing. So anyways, I had all of those silver hooks and the holes, and I had all of my Scentsy bars, or anything with a hole, like my scent circles, my Scentsy bars, my scent packs, all of that kind of stuff, I had hanging up. And then with like sprays, because root sprays don't have like a hole to hang it up, I had like little tins, and so I would put like the stuff that I couldn't hang up in tins. So that's how I did store all of my stock. Right now in my apartment, I don't really have a lot of space, as you've probably seen in my storage, or in my storage, jeez. As you've seen in my apartment tour video. Sorry guys, I'm not with it. But definitely my guest bedroom, I want to make kind of an office as well as a guest bedroom. So I ordered a futon, or my mom did, I should say, for me yesterday actually. So that's gonna go in there. And I wanna get a desk and kind of make that like a storage area. I probably won't have as much stock as I used to, because I probably had over $500 in stock. I don't think I'm gonna do that again. But I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with my stock when I get stock in my new home. But that is what I did before. So I hope that does help you, Jenny. If you girls carry Scentsy stock, please comment below, and that way all of us can get ideas, especially if you live in you don't have a lot of space. So we have kind of an idea of, how to store our stock whenever we have it. So that's that. Last part to Jenny's questions is, what do you think makes a great Scentsy rep? I think a great Scentsy rep is someone who is enthusiastic, who's honest, and who is available. I'm not saying to be available 24/7, obviously, because we have lives outside of Scentsy. But definitely, if somebody comes to you, don't wait a week to email them back, because you could lose them as a customer or a potential consultant. So definitely, in a timely fashion, get back to them. Definitely be knowledgeable. That, I would say, is number one. Be knowledgeable about the Scentsy brand, about the Scentsy family, about what you're selling. So if you don't sell Scentsy, you sell Volata, you sell Grace Adele, be knowledgeable, because there are so many girls that just aren't, honestly. They just sign up, to make a quick buck, and they really don't know policies and procedures. They call warmers burners. Oh my God, that drives me crazy. It's called a warmer, not a burner. We don't burn anything, we warm. But anyways, just knowing your products. Honestly, I'm going to say, Jenny, that is the number one. Being knowledgeable, because if you're not knowledgeable, you will not succeed in this business. And that's just point blank. That's true. You need to, go to the training tab, do some of the training. Scentsy just revamped the trainings, so I would definitely go to the training and, be up on the up with everything. Look in the news feed, because Scentsy's always updating stuff there. So yeah, knowledgeable is key. Definitely key. So I hope that helps. The last question is from India Cook, and she posted on my Facebook Scentsy page as well, and she said, do you do vendor shows, and if so, can you give us some tips on recruiting, inventory, and bookings? So no, I do not do vendor shows. I did one with my Superstar director, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say vendor shows are not for me, but it's definitely different. I would say to do vendor shows, I could be wrong. I feel like you need a lot of stock. Every single girl I know that does vendor shows has hundreds and hundreds of dollars in stock, and they are towing that because they do sell on site as well as they do take Scentsy orders. It is a great way to get your name out there, to hand out catalogs, to sell some stock, to hopefully get a potential recruit. But I personally don't do vendor shows. And right now, I don't really want to carry a lot of stock, so I really don't see myself doing them. If you're interested in vendor shows, then I definitely think you need to have a lot of stock, because I know sometimes people will come to the vendor show and they'll say, oh, do you have this? And if you say no, they're like, oh, okay. Oh, but you can order it. And they're like, oh, no, I don't want to. You know what I mean? A lot of vendor shows, people want to buy and, you know, take home the product they're buying right then and there. I've noticed. I could be wrong. If you do vendor shows, definitely comment below and give India some advice on that. To find vendor shows, you can just Google it in like your local, you know, area, you know, vendor shows, trade shows, things like that. If you know anyone, if you have kids that go to an elementary school, sometimes they have like vendor shows. I know definitely during the holidays you can do something like that. So that's a good place to find them. With inventory, I don't carry inventory or stock anymore, but I did have an app. Let me see if I still have it on my phone, actually. It's an iPhone app. I'm not sure. Do I have it? I do. It's actually called Inventory. Funny enough. It's called Inventory, and I actually have a little Scentsy folder here. And it just says Inventory. It's that middle one right there. I hope you guys can see it. But yeah, so on this Inventory app, it's free. I think it's for iPhone only, because I think my friend had an iPad and she tried getting this app and she wasn't able to. So I don't know if it's for the iPad yet, but it's definitely for the iPhone. I got it in the App Store. And I had titled everything. So like Scentsy full-size warmers, mid-size warmers, plugins, Scentsy buddies, Scentsy bars, and I had broken those down into the collections. And so you can scan and then add stuff to inventory, like scan a barcode and then you add it, or you can like scan it to like subtract it if you sell it. So I really love this app, so I definitely suggest this app if you're wanting to do inventory. And I deleted everything. I wish I didn't, that way I could have showed you, but yeah, I deleted everything out of there, so I don't have it anymore. But so that's a great app for inventory. For bookings, I always just ask. I say, hey, you know what? You ordered $100 and something in Scentsy last month. Would you like to host a Scentsy party? You know, if you host a Scentsy party and you get $150 or more in Scentsy orders, you start to earn free Scentsy as well as earning half-priced items. So I always definitely, and even with customers who order a lot, I'm like, hey, you know, you order a lot of Scentsy. Have you been interested, ever been wanting to do a Scentsy party? We can do an online home or basket party. And then also in that aspect, when people host Scentsy parties and they kind of see how easy it is, that's what I kind of flip the host. And Scentsy talks about this a lot, flipping hosts. I think they have something about it on the training center, but a lot of my girls I got from flipping them because they were hosts. And I would say, you know what, this party, if you want this party, and if you want to join Scentsy, I'll give you this party. So yes, I am giving them the party. I'm not getting that PRV and that money on myself, but I believe in investing in your girls and your recruits. And so it's a great way for them to launch their business. It helps them, but it also does help you. Granted, you're not going to get as much money, but it does help you, and it definitely helps them. So I'm all about helping my girls grow and, you know, move up. So I will say, hey, I will give you this party, you know, if you want to become a Scentsy consultant. And then they're usually like, hey, yeah, because that's what they need to, you know, get it going. So that's a great way for recruiting. And then, I mean, honestly, from doing YouTube, I'm not saying you have to do YouTube, I've gotten some girls off of it, which is pretty cool, because I never like thought that this would happen, you know, getting girls to sign up under me through YouTube, but I love it. I'm not complaining, but definitely put yourself out there, honestly, to get girls, you know. Post on Facebook, say, hey, I would love for you to join my team. If you want, you know, an opportunity, flexible schedule, contact me, let's talk. Definitely post that as well, because I would post like all of that before I did YouTube, and I would get a lot of people interested and want to know, you know, what is Scentsy. So I hope that does help. So that is all of my questions that I have for the Scentsy Q&A. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope I answered your questions well and you got something out of this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want more Scentsy Q&As, please give it a thumbs up, as well as go ahead, leave your comments down below, questions on this video. That way I can save these questions for a next Scentsy Q&A if I get enough questions. If you're a Scentsy consultant and you have any good sound advice or you have your opinions, definitely leave those down below to answer the questions yourselves, because I think it's all about learning from each other and things like that. So please you know, and go ahead, answer those questions down below. I do not mind at all. You know, if you're just a customer and you want to, you know, list your 5 favorite scents, do it. I mean, you know, I love this interacting when we get comments and we can just have a conversation. So definitely feel free to comment below on any of the questions or on this video. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And that is all I have. So I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. I really enjoyed doing a Scentsy Q&A, you know. I hope this did help for you girls, and thank you so much to you girls who did ask questions. I really do appreciate it. So I will see you guys next time for the next Fragrance Friday. Bye.